Yes, good day everyone. This is our next episode, which is what? Episode 13. So we are very sorry for delaying you guys and for not sending the video to you guys. Just that we are facing one or two things. Sha. Now, in our last episode, I explained what is called what? Laboratory preparation of arcane. This is another what? Laboratory preparation of arcane. That is, we can also prepare arcane from alkane. If you take a look at this alkane, hydrogenation means addition of hydrogen. We want to add hydrogen to alkane. So when you add hydrogen to alkane, what will it give us? It will give us alkane. It now depends on the members of alkane we are using. That will also determine what the members of alkane we are going to get. Are you getting like that? So if I want to prepare alkane rather, I will add hydrogen to alkane. So when I add hydrogen to alkane, it will give me what? Alkane. Well, let's look at it very well. Let me write what? Alkane. That is, I want to prepare alkane from where? From alkane. Now, if I want to prepare alkane from alkane, I have to consider members of alkane. So let's consider C4H8. This one is what? C4H8. Whenever you see C4H8, we call it butene. C4H8 means what? Butene. Now, if you take a look at this butene, how do we know it's butene? Butene contains 4 carbon. Are you getting the point? But contain 4 carbon atoms. When you now add ENE to it, that means the suffix is what? In. Together, what do we now call it? We call it butane. Then plus 2 hydrogen atom rather. What will it give us? And before you proceed, that means there are some things we need to consider before this particular reaction occur. Now, if you want this alkane, which is butene, to undergo addition reaction, you have to consider the catalyst and the temperature. You must add catalyst and the temperature. Why do we add catalyst? So that reaction what? We fast. Reaction is going to be fast. That is why we are going to add catalyst. Now the catalyst will now be the what? Nickel. And the temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. If you add this thing to this thing, are you getting the point? What will it give us? Under the influence of what? Catalyst. What is the catalyst here? We are using nickel as what? Catalyst. And the temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. So add these 2 hydrogen. Add it to this what? 8 hydrogen here. So the products already give us C4H10. That means this one is what? Butane. This one is what? Butene. Are you getting the point? That means we prepare butane from butene. Now, let's call this one molecular formula. Let's go to what? Structure. If I want to draw the structure of butene, I have to consider 4 carbon atoms. Now look at it very well. You can see that we have 4 carbon what? 4 carbon atoms. We have 4 carbon what? 4 carbon atoms, and you have to put double bond because we are dealing with what? The structure of butene. And don't forget, when you are dealing with ENE, the functional group, let me say they are what? The bond is what? Double bond. Means it contains 1 sigma bond, 1 pi bond. Now, don't forget that they must not greater or less than 4. What I'm saying is that the bond between carbon to another carbon must not greater or less than 4. Then you put it here. Are you getting it? This one is but 1A. But 1A. Or you call it butene. You can also call it 1 butene. How do you know it's 1 butene? The reason is that you can see the functional group of alkane on the first carbon here. Is that taken like that? Then plus this hydrogen gas. What will it now give us? Don't forget to write the nickel as catalyst and the temperature, which is 200 degrees Celsius. Then you now draw the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you convert the double bond to what? To single bond. This one will now give us what? Butane. If they don't bring it in form of this, they can also bring it in terms of condensed formula. There is something you call condensed formula, or you call it chain formula. How do you know our condensed formula? How many hydrogen atoms do you have on this carbon? 3. It will be CH3, followed by what? CH2, followed by what? CH, double bond CH2. This is what is called condensed formula, or you call it chain formula. Don't forget to add the hydrogen. If you add hydrogen and the nickel as well, catalyst together with temperature 200 degrees Celsius. So do the same thing here. This carbon contains 3 hydrogen. That will be CH3. This one contains 2 hydrogen. That will be what? CH2. This one also contains 2 hydrogen. CH2. The last one is what? CH3. So the CH3 is the last one. That means this particular side at the product side is giving us what? Like, look at the side very well. It's giving us what? It's giving us alkane. Can you see it? Now that means this is the product side of this particular alkane. Hope you are getting like that. So since we understand that that is the what, or that is the what, the product formula, which is what, which is alkane. Now they can also bring it in the form of what is called cyclo compound. If you draw the cyclo compound, this one is what? Cyclo compound. If you take a look at this very well, this cyclo compound, what do you call the cyclo compound here? You call it cyclo what? Cyclobutene. This is cyclobutene. Each end represents one carbon atom. Abi, plus what? Plus hydrogen gas in the presence of nickel as catalyst and the temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. Abi, then do the same thing here. This one will also give us one, another rectangular shape. Now, the difference between this one and this one is that you can see the mark inside this place. We call this one cyclobutene. Why this one is what? Cyclobutane. Is that taken like that? Then they can give you in terms of skeletal structure. Is either you call it skeletal structure or borderline structure. I'm talking about the one I want to draw now. Now let's talk about skeletal structure. Like this, like this, like this. Oh yeah, take a look at the each end. Each end represents one carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, have you now? 4. Or let's start from this place. 1 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom, 3 carbon atom, and 4 carbon atom. Is that taken like that? Now, this one is what? Butane. How do you know it's butane? It contains what? Double bond. Then plus H2. Abi, if you add H2, this H2 will remove this double bond in the presence of what? Nickel as catalyst and temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. Is that taken? So what will now give us? It will give you, it will remove the double bond. Abi, this one will now give us butane. Each end represents one carbon atom. So the product side is butane. The reactor side is what? Is butane. So what I'm saying here is that we can prepare our alkane from alkane. When you add hydrogen, addition of hydrogen means what? Hydrogenation. That is, you add hydrogen to a particular compound. Is that taken like that? Then, if you say dehydrogenation, that means removal of what? Hydrogen. So this one is addition of hydrogen. When you add hydrogen to alkane, what will it give us? It gives us alkane. But because we consider the butane, which is members of alkane, if you add hydrogen to this butane, what will it give us? Butane. Is that taken? So it not depend on the structure, or it depends on how they bring the question. This one is form of what? Molecular formula. This one is form of what? Structure. This one is form of what? Condensed formula or chain formula. This one is a form of cyclo compound. Why this one is form of what? Borderline structure, or you call it skeletal structure. Please and please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share it to everybody in your department, your friends, your enemies. Are you getting the point? So once again, my name is what? Dr. Abefe Olaide. In case you have anybody that wants to do tutorial, you can refer the person. We are doing JUPEP. Every program we are doing it. Do you understand like that? So thank you.